Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Data Analyst Skills Pathway. I'm Sam, and today we are rolling up our sleeves and getting our hands dirty. We are diving into Skill 48, S48, define data requirements and perform data collection, data processing and data cleansing. This is the absolute foundation of our profession. Think of data like oil. In its raw form, crude oil is messy and unusable. It needs to be refined before it can power a car. You are the data refinery. Your job is to take the messy reality of raw data and turn it into a clean, trustworthy asset. Our goal is to master the pipeline, requirements, collection, processing, cleansing. This matters because of the golden rule of analytics: garbage in, garbage out. If you fail S48, every chart and insight you build later is worthless. Let's decode the standard. S48 is a linear pipeline. First, define requirements. Before you grab data, you must define what you need. We need customer sales for 2023, excluding refunds. Second, data collection. This is the extraction. You write the SQL query or call the API to get the raw numbers. Third, data processing. This is structural change. You join the sales table with the customer table. You aggregate daily sales into monthly totals. Fourth, data cleansing. This is hygiene. You remove duplicates. You fill in missing values. You fix date formats. The outcome is a clean, reliable dataset, a gold standard asset that your stakeholders can trust. Let's start with defining requirements. Stakeholders often say, "Just give me all the data." Do not do this. It leads to slow dashboards and confusion. You must create a data requirement specification. Ask specific questions. What represents the scope? Do you need all history or just last year? What granularity? Do you need every single transaction, millions of rows, or just a daily summary, 365 rows? Which fields? Only ask for what you need. This is good for performance and GDPR, data minimization. Writing this down prevents scope creep later. Next is data collection. This is the technical act of extraction. Most of the time, you will use SQL. You write a query to select specific rows from a database. Sometimes, you use API, writing a Python script to fetch JSON data from a web service. Occasionally, you might even use web scraping to pull data from a public website. A best practice here is to save this data exactly as it comes in, warts and all, into a raw or bronze layer. Never modify data during extraction. You might make a mistake and need to rerun it. Now we move to data processing. The data is here, but it's in the wrong shape. You need to join datasets. Your sales are in one table, your customer names in another. You use ASQL join or AV lookup to merge them. You need to aggregate. Maybe you need to sum up sales by region. You need to derive new features. The database has revenue and cost, but you need profit. You calculate this new column during processing. You perform these actions using tools like SQL, Python Pandas, or Power Query in Excel, Power BI. Finally, data cleansing. This is quality control. Real data is messy. You will find duplicates where a user double-clicked submit. You remove them. You will find nulls, missing values. You have a choice. Do you drop the row? Do you fill it with 0? Do you fill it with the average? This is a strategic decision. You will find outliers, like a user whose age is 200. And formatting issues, dates written in 3 different ways. You must fix these to ensure consistency. Crucially, you must document your decisions. I replaced missing age values with the median age. Transparency is key. How does S48 apply to you, Ben the data analyst? Imagine you need to analyze marketing spend versus sales. Requirement, monthly comparison. Collection, you write SQL to get sales from the database. You download a CSV from the finance team for marketing spend. Processing, the sales are daily, but marketing is monthly. You aggregate the sales to a monthly level. Then you join the 2 datasets on the month column. Cleansing, you notice June's marketing spend is null. You investigate, find the missing invoice, and patch the data. Now, you have a clean, joined dataset. You are ready to start the actual analysis, S49. Without this S48 work, you couldn't even begin. Here is how you can apply S48 tomorrow. Action 1. Define. Before you pull data, send a data contract email to the requester. I will provide these 5 fields for the year 2023. Please confirm. Action 2. Audit. Run a profile on your data. Check the min, max, and null count for every column. Know your data quality before you use it. Action 3. Log. Data cleaning log. Every time you fix data, write it down. Removed 5 duplicates. This is your audit trail. Pre-preparation is a professional discipline. It is the most important part of the job. For your portfolio, use STAR. This is the Data Wrangler story. Situation: sales reports were inconsistent and inaccurate due to messy data from legacy systems. Task: I needed to build a single, trusted dataset for the board to use. Action: I defined the strict criteria for what counts as a valid sale, excluding tests and cancellations. I collected raw data from 3 different legacy databases. I cleansed the data, specifically standardizing region names, mapping UK and Great Britain to a single value. Result: I created a single source of truth that is now used for all board reporting. Reflection: I learned that standardization, forcing different systems to speak the same language, is the hardest but most valuable part of data preparation. In your major project, S48 is your data preparation section. Show your code. Include the SQL or Python scripts you use to clean the data. Include before and after screenshots. Show the messy raw CSV with nulls, and then show the pristine final table. Include a data dictionary defining your clean columns. My advice: don't hide the mess. Assessors love to see the before state. It proves how much work you did to create the after state. Let's wrap up. We've learned that S48 is the data refinery. We follow the pipeline: define, collect, process, cleanse. We live by the rule: garbage in, garbage out. Your next step is to find a manual data fix you do every week, like deleting rows in Excel, and write a script to do it automatically. In our next session, S49, we will take this clean fuel and put it into the engine. We will learn how to apply data analysis to drive specific business improvements. Remember, clean data is the fuel. Analysis is the engine. You need both to move. See you next time. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you now feel more confident in mastering this topic. If you found value in this session, I have a small favor to ask. Please hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and follow our channel. It really means a lot to me and helps the algorithm show these lessons to other apprentices just like you who need support. Don't forget, you can download today's slides and the full transcript at www.mentorinai.com EPA Hub. While you are there, check out our mock interview and portfolio review services to make sure you are fully ready for your EPA. See you in the next video. Keep learning.